Top 10 Fascinating Facts about BMW. Discover in this video how BMW transformed its aerospace engineering heritage into an automotive revolution, leading with innovations in safety and sustainability. Join us to explore 10 curious facts that show why BMW is not just a car manufacturer, but a pioneer in redefining modern mobility. Number 10. The BMW Tower in Munich. The main headquarters of BMW in Munich, popularly known as the Four Cylinders, serves not only as the administrative heart of the corporation but also as a masterpiece of modern architecture. Designed by renowned Viennese architect Karl Schwanzer and inaugurated in 1973, the tower stands out in the urban landscape with its vertical design that emulates the shape of four cylinders in an engine, aligned in a compact configuration. This structure is not only a visual homage to BMW's engineering products but also reflects the fusion of functionality and aesthetics that characterizes the brand. Each cylinder of the building is suspended over a central core that contains elevators and staircases, allowing the exterior offices to enjoy clear views and abundant natural light. This innovative design not only optimizes space and resource distribution but also creates a stimulating and open work environment that fosters creativity and collaboration among BMW employees. The construction of the BMW Tower also coincided with the 1972 Munich Olympics, an event that transformed the city into a global stage. BMW took this opportunity to present not just a building, but a symbol of its commitment to innovation and design leadership. The tower not only houses the company's headquarters but has also become a tourist landmark and a reference point for architectural studies. In front of the tower is the BMW Welt, an exhibition complex that complements the brand experience. Together, the tower and Welt form a campus that is not only functional but also educational and representative of BMW's philosophy. This campus is not just a workplace but also a space where automotive history and innovation are celebrated, attracting visitors and motorsport enthusiasts from around the world. Number 9. BMW manufactured engines for airplanes. The history of BMW begins quite differently from that of a typical car manufacturer. Originally founded in 1916 as Bayerische Flugzeugwerk AG, which later became Bayerische Motorenwerk, BMW, in 1917, the company began its journey manufacturing airplane engines, not vehicles. This business line was crucial during World War I when the demand for reliable and powerful aeronautical engines was at its peak. The first engine produced by BMW, the BMW IA, was innovative for its ability to maintain high performance at high altitudes, a vital feature for aerial combat at the time. This engine stood out for its fuel mixture control system, which allowed adjusting the engine's power to the changing conditions during flight. The success of this engine established BMW as a significant player in the aerospace industry in subsequent years. In addition to its historical importance, BMW's aerospace origin has influenced many aspects of its corporate identity. For example, the BMW logo, often misinterpreted as a moving propeller with the blue and white colors of the Bavarian state, actually symbolizes the company's connection to its aviation heritage, albeit with a design that evokes the Bavarian flag. Although airplane engine production had to be interrupted in 1919 due to restrictions imposed by the Treaty of Versailles after World War I, BMW knew how to adapt and redirect its focus toward motorcycle production and, eventually, automobiles. However, the experience and innovation in aerospace engineering never ceased to influence the development of its future vehicles, marking the beginning of an era of precisely tuned and performance-oriented engineering, a legacy that still endures in every vehicle BMW produces. Number 8. Innovation in vehicle safety. BMW has always been a pioneer in incorporating advanced safety technologies into its vehicles, a commitment that reflects its dedication to protecting its customers and ongoing innovation. From the early stages of the automotive industry, BMW has introduced numerous innovations that have significantly improved driving safety. One of the most notable advances in BMW's safety field was the introduction of stability control. This system, known as Dynamic Stability Control (DSC), was launched in the 1990s and designed to increase vehicle safety by correcting slipping and traction loss. The DSC automatically applies brakes to individual wheels and adjusts the engine power to help maintain control of the vehicle in critical situations, such as in tight curves or on slippery surfaces. Additionally, BMW was one of the first manufacturers to equip its vehicles with anti-lock brakes, ABS. This technology, which prevents the wheels from locking during intense braking, allows the driver to maintain directional control of the car, avoiding accidents. ABS in combination with DSC has set a new standard in the automotive industry, highlighting BMW's focus on active safety. These technologies not only improve the safety of those who drive a BMW but also benefit everyone on the road. BMW's proactive approach to vehicle safety goes beyond standard features, also including innovations in the vehicle structure, such as the use of high-strength steels to protect passengers in the event of a collision. This demonstrates that safety in BMW is not just about adding technological features, but about an integral approach that encompasses everything from structural design to driver assistance in emergency situations. Number 7. Leader in sustainability. BMW has consolidated its position as a leader in the automotive industry not only through innovation in safety and design but also in its commitment to sustainability. Recognizing the urgent need to address environmental challenges, BMW has taken significant steps to reduce the carbon footprint of its operations and products. One of the most notable milestones in this area was the launch of the BMW i sub-brand in 2011, which focuses on electric vehicles and sustainable mobility solutions. The BMW i3, introduced in 2013, is an outstanding example of this initiative. This car is notable not only for being fully electric but also for its construction methodology and the materials used. The i3 is largely built with recyclable and renewable materials. For example, the interior features natural fibers, recycled plastics, and woods from sustainably managed forests, demonstrating that luxury and sustainability can go hand in hand. In addition to the materials, the i3's propulsion is equally innovative. Using an electric motor that offers an agile and responsive driving experience, BMW has shown that electric vehicles can be both fun to drive and environmentally friendly. This vehicle also incorporates an advanced thermal management concept that maximizes battery efficiency, thus extending its range and reducing the frequency of charging. BMW has not only focused on electric vehicles but has also implemented sustainable practices in its manufacturing processes. For example, many BMW factories use renewable energy and efficient technologies to minimize environmental impact. These initiatives are a testament to BMW's commitment to environmental protection and innovation, reaffirming its leadership in the transformation towards a greener and more sustainable automotive industry. Number 6. Participation in Formula One. The history of BMW in Formula One is as rich and exciting as its innovations in the field of production vehicles. Since its entry into this elite sport, BMW has proven to be a formidable contender, excelling both in engine manufacturing and team management. Its participation began in the 1980s, marking a new chapter in the history of sports motoring. BMW initially provided engines to various Formula One teams, but its most notable association was with the Brabham team. In 1983, a Brabham car powered by a turbocharged BMW engine led driver Nelson Piquet to the World Championship, highlighting BMW's ability to develop engine technology that can face and overcome the best in the world under the most demanding conditions. This victory was not only an achievement in terms of engineering and performance, but also reinforced BMW's image as a brand synonymous with sports excellence and technological excellence. The German firm did not stop there. In 2000, BMW partnered with Williams, another iconic Formula One team, providing them with engines known for their power and reliability. During this association, the Williams BMW team achieved several Grand Prix victories and was a strong contender for the championship, demonstrating BMW's skill not only in engine manufacturing but also in its adaptation and optimization for racing. Beyond its associations with existing teams, BMW eventually formed its own Formula One team in 2006 after acquiring the Sauber team. As the BMW Sauber F1 team, the company was able to completely control both the chassis construction and engine development, allowing them to innovate and adapt quickly to the changing regulations and challenges of the sport. Although the team was relatively brief, its presence in Formula One left a lasting impression, demonstrating BMW's commitment to excellence in all forms of motoring. Number 5. Pioneer in hydrogen technology. BMW has been at the forefront of exploring hydrogen as an alternative fuel source for automobiles, reflecting its commitment to innovations that could lead to a more sustainable future. The launch of the BMW Hydrogen 7 in 2006 marked an important milestone in this journey, presenting itself as one of the first hydrogen-powered vehicles produced in series, although it was limited to more experimental and demonstration use. The Hydrogen 7 used a modified version of the V12 engine that traditionally ran on gasoline, allowing it to also operate on hydrogen. This dual-fuel flexibility offered remarkable flexibility, as users could switch between hydrogen and gasoline at the push of a button. Although the hydrogen refueling infrastructure was, and still is, in its early stages, the Hydrogen 7 demonstrated the technical viability and potential of hydrogen as a clean fuel for automotive propulsion. The vehicle not only stood out for its innovative fuel system but also for how it efficiently managed hydrogen. It was stored in a special cryogenic tank that kept the hydrogen liquid at extremely low temperatures. This system ensured that the hydrogen remained in a dense state, thus maximizing the tank's capacity and allowing a wider range than many of the first electric cars. Through initiatives like the Hydrogen 7, BMW not only explored the possibilities of hydrogen as an alternative fuel but also contributed to fostering a broader debate on the infrastructure and technology needed to sustain hydrogen vehicles in the long term. This focus on alternative and sustainable mobility solutions continues to this day, with BMW investing in the next generation of fuel cell technology it hopes to commercialize in the near future. Number 4. The BMW Art Car Project. Since 1975, BMW has been at the intersection of art and motoring through its innovative BMW Art Car Project. This initiative began when French racing driver and art collector Hervé Poulain, along with the founder of the contemporary art auction house, commissioned artist Alexander Calder to paint a car to compete in the 24 Hours of Le Mans. The result was a BMW 3.0 CSL, which would not only compete in the race but also become an iconic piece of mobile art. Over the years, BMW has collaborated with some of the world's most influential artists to create art cars. Each car is unique, reflecting both the personal style of the artist and a comment on the culture and society at the time of its creation. Artists such as Andy Warhol, Jeff Koons, and Roy Lichtenstein transformed BMW vehicles into artistic expressions, using the car as a canvas to challenge conventional notions of art and functionality. Andy Warhol, for example, personally painted a BMW M1 in 1979, and his art car is possibly the most famous of the series. Warhol wanted the speed of the car to be visually felt and applied the paint in a way that lines and colors suggested movement and speed. When talking about his work, Warhol stated that he tried to portray speed so that the car would look fast even when it was stopped. These art cars have been exhibited in museums and galleries around the world, crossing the boundaries between art, technology, and speed. More than mere sponsorships or marketing exercises, these cars represent a profound cultural legacy and the fusion of BMW's technical ingenuity with extraordinary artistic visions. The BMW Art Car Project not only celebrates creativity and innovation but also underscores the brand's commitment to supporting the arts and culture on a global scale. Number 3. Speed and endurance records. BMW has not only left its mark on automotive innovation and art but also in the field of world speed and endurance records. One of the most impressive achievements in this field was achieved with the BMW M5 in 2018, when it set the world record for the longest drift, performed over 8 hours, covering more than 232 miles, 373 kilometers. This event not only demonstrated the extreme performance capacity of the M5 but also the precision and durability of BMW engineering. The challenge was carried out on a BMW test track in South Carolina, where professional driver Johann Schwartz drove the M5. To keep the vehicle in continuous motion and drifting for 8 hours, a modified fuel replenishment system inspired by in-flight refueling aircraft was used. A second BMW M5 accompanied the record car, allowing it to be refueled in motion to avoid pauses that could end the record attempt. In addition to the impressive drift of the M5, BMW has set other world records that highlight the brand's combination of advanced technology and exceptional design. For example, in the 1980s, the BMW M1 Pro car reached speeds that not only made it a formidable competitor on the racetracks but also in speed tests, where it showed that BMW vehicles can handle both the demands of high-octane racing and long-term endurance tests. These records are testimonials to BMW's design philosophy and engineering capability. By pushing the limits of what cars can achieve in terms of performance and endurance, BMW not only strengthens its reputation in the motoring world but also raises the standard for what customers can expect from their vehicles in everyday situations. Number 2. Contributions during wartime. During World War II, BMW played a significant role in the German war effort, mainly as a manufacturer of airplane engines and motorcycles. This period is one of the most controversial in the company's history, as its production was vital to the war effort, and the company used forced laborers, prisoners of war, and concentration camp workers in its factories during this time. The airplane engines produced by BMW, such as the BMW 801, a 14-cylinder radial engine, were some of the most powerful of the era, equipping aircraft such as the Focke-Wulf FW-190, one of the most effective fighters used by the Luftwaffe. BMW's technical skill in producing these engines was crucial for German aerial operations during the war. In addition to airplane engines, BMW also manufactured motorcycles for the Army, such as the BMW R75. This motorcycle was specially adapted for military operations, equipped with a sidecar and designed to handle difficult terrain, making it invaluable for mobility in various combat conditions. The R75s were used on several fronts, from North Africa to the extreme cold of the Eastern Front. BMW's participation in military production during World War II is an aspect that the company has had to confront and reconcile in subsequent decades. After the war, BMW had to redirect its focus and resources toward the production of civilian vehicles and go through a denazification process, like many other German companies that had been integrated into the Nazi war effort. This period in BMW's history highlights the complexities and ethical challenges that companies can face in times of conflict. Number 1. The BMW M1. The BMW M1 is a car that not only represents a technical peak in BMW's history but is also an icon in the world of motoring. Launched in 1978, the M1 was the first and only supercar produced by BMW, marking an era when the company ventured into the competitive market of high-performance automobiles. This vehicle was the result of a unique collaboration between BMW and Lamborghini, although due to Lamborghini's financial problems at the time, BMW ended up taking over the project entirely. Designed by famous automobile designer Giorgetto Giugiaro, the M1 stood out for its aggressive aesthetics and low aerodynamic profile. Its fiberglass body over a steel tube chassis contained a 3.5-liter inline 6-cylinder engine positioned centrally, producing 273 horsepower. This configuration allowed for perfect balance and an almost ideal weight distribution, characteristics that translated into exceptional maneuverability and a dynamic driving experience. The M1 was not only designed to be a road vehicle. BMW also created a racing series, known as the Procar BMW M1 Championship, which served as a support series for Formula One in the 1979 and 1980 seasons. This series attracted some of the most prominent names in motoring, including Niki Lauda and Nelson Piquet, who competed at the wheel of the M1. The Procar series helped consolidate the M1's reputation as a serious competitor in motoring, demonstrating its performance in one of the sport's most demanding scenarios. Although only 453 units of the M1 were produced, its legacy endures in BMW's line of sports vehicles, especially in the M series, which continues to capture the essence of performance and innovation that the M1 personified. This vehicle is not only a testament to BMW's technical ingenuity but has also become a cult object among collectors and motoring enthusiasts, celebrated both for its beauty and its exceptional engineering.